quality tab now. So we already looked at the quality of the building shell and the air infiltration and thermal bridging. And just a note here about the certificate of compliance. So I suppose they're strongly trying to align this with the BCAR system as much as they can. So we're just putting in yes here that it's been achieved. And I guess they're kind of assuming that the BCAR system is robust and reliable and it's been done properly, that all the inspection reports are complete and that they're accurate and all the proper inspections have been carried out. I suppose that's a fairly okay assumption to make. Probably okay to going from okay up to um, should be fine because I think the BCAR system is being, well, in my experience, being done kind of properly, and I think there's a fair chance of people being audited and stuff, so it is being, I think, done diligently and properly, both from a design team point of view and from the contractor point of view. I think they've got their head around it, the good ones anyway. It may be just the systems and the evidence gathering bit is not as good as it should be, but I think the actual work being done on the ground is good, and I think there's a high level of compliance there, so it's probably not that risky move by the Green Building Council. Then quality of oversight and testing. So if you think back to this independent clerk of works, that is probably unlikely unless it's a public authority project or a client who is just really willing to pay for that. So we won't put 4 points in there. Then the other issues like the photographic record and the thermal imaging and the new technology, they're all fairly onerous tasks. So again, unless it's you're going for passive house or something as well, it's unlikely that that will be achievable in our example. So I'll leave that at 0. It'll be interesting to see actually just on the Clerk of Works whether the Land Development Agency, the LDA, who are kind of like a semi-state body now charged with going to building homes, that's their focus, how if they will decide to have a Clerk of Works, because they will be delivering lots of houses in the next couple of years, in fact maybe even the next couple of months. A lot of projects are planning stage, so they'll be delivering like 500-600 homes, so we'll see how they might decide to approach that. Then the construction team skills, the SIRI registers, the given. I'd say it should be okay to try and get a contractor on board with the considerate contractors scheme and for them to appoint a champion. This training, if they could have, one person, the supervisor, doing it, that's probably pretty likely. Then the design team skills, we have the mandatory architect registered, and then just depending on the amount of skills here, so you can begin for each member of the design team, see what type of skills level they might have. The points are added up here. Again, we don't have a Clerk of Works, we might have someone with a level or 8 or 9, we can shove that in there. So you need to get at least 100, which will equate down, whatever you get there equates here, and this points there is automatically populated. So that number is, so 2 is the one we are going to put in here. So no, it's already there. So we have 2, so from a choice from 0 to 4. Then in terms of design team planning, just get in there early, talk about it early, schedule your meetings. That's probably very doable. Commissioning of services, again, there should be, and again this kind of aligns slightly with the BCAR system, although this credit, this category indicator is asking for a third-party independent commissioner of the ventilation, heating and renewable systems. So that could be your M&E consultant, it could be a another person. I suppose their definition of third party independent is a little bit loose here. I think they are trying to move